Hey everybody, welcome back. I just thought I'd go through the reboxing of Gears of War, the board game. Now, I bought this secondhand, so it came with everything except one dice, attack dice, which is fine, and that's what I have over here. It was in a bunch of baggies. All the miniatures were in baggies, all the tokens were in bags, the cards were in bags, whatnot, and that's perfectly fine. I was really hoping, because when I saw other unboxings of Gears of War, the board game, I saw that the insert, and because it's from Fantasy Flight Games, it's very similar to the way the insert was for Doom, the board game, the 2016 version. So this one's from 2011. Obviously, Fantasy Flight Games doesn't really care about creating nice inserts for their gamers, and as a result, they had that same insert. Now, if I had it, I would show you what I would do with it, because I think, from what I saw, I would do exactly what I did with the Doom board game, which was use the existing insert to create the space that I need, in conjunction with some storage boxes for like jewelry and stuff like that I bought on Amazon to help organize everything. So I'm just going to go through that with Gears of War, but the insert is gone. Instead, I needed something else to help compartmentalize the different storage containers I have. So I had a legendary Dark City box, and it fit perfectly inside the Gears of War box, and it's got that extra division, and that's what you're going to see here, especially and also with some of the foam pieces. I just have it there as just to provide some buffer. So here you go. So as you can see, I have a box within a box, which is fine. It doesn't really move because it's actually just fitting just right. I found that without this the insert, the cover of the Gears of War box, it slides off really easily. So I need a little bit more friction so that when I pick it up from the side, it doesn't just lift off the lid. I've got my Berserker here in a baggie. I might try to see if I can find an actual small box for him. But in my other videos that I talk about, I am a big fan of well-organized inserts. Not all the games that I have are well organized, and they do require a little bit of, some creativity. I'm not a foam core expert. There are lots of videos out there with people creating some amazing foam core inserts, custom inserts for every single mini. I'm not going to that extreme. I just want it enough so that things aren't shuffling too much, and everything is easy to take in, easy to take out. Helps with setup time and takedown time. So to start off, all my cards I have are in baggies. Because as of right now, that's my only go-to solution. Not the best, but that's all I have right now. So I've got my weapon cards, my order cards, mission cards, and character cards. I've got my dice in a baggie. I've got my Berserker in a baggie until I find a nice home for him. And that's it. The rest I have in these token boxes. So these are all the ammo and grenade tokens. So I got that here. I've got the wound tokens for the Locust. That goes there. I have another one which is holding the doors and the map tile cards in a larger one here. I've got the emergence tokens as well as the lock tokens for the different levels if the mission card has it. And I've got my minis of my Locusts in these larger boxes. I got one here, and I've got Augustus in there because he doesn't fit in the original one that I have. So here are my cogs and the rest of the Locust. So I'm able to just place them in here. This box for the legendary Dark Cities has that perfect insert to fit in here, and it's just, for me, it just works perfectly. Now, if it wasn't in here, if I had the original insert, and if you remember, the insert sort of has two channels on the side, sort of a valley or a gap in the middle, and it doesn't fit everything. Once you take it all out, I think probably all the miniatures were in one big bag stored underneath that one cardboard side. And with Doom, it was the same thing, and all I did was I just cut out the sides here and open them up as flaps. You can look at my video for the way I store my Doom board game. And these would have fit perfectly in there in the same way. So it's a shame. I actually wish that it came with the insert, but that's okay. And the reason why I have it centered like this as opposed to off to the side is because when I put the tiles on top, it prevents them from tilting over. So it's sort of centered, enough room for me to fit my Berserker on the side down here, and I can obviously, you know, he doesn't shift very much. He's pretty big, and I can put these here. I can put my ammo tokens right here. Okay, there you go. And then I've got my cards, which I can just place down. And in terms of the tiles, I think there are 17 tiles here. So the biggest one I put on flat, and then all I do is I just tack on all the other smaller ones. And then the medium-sized tiles, and I do it this way so it keeps it sort of sandwiched. It's a little bit better, and there's less movement. So sure, there's a little bit of a gap here where they can slide off to the side, but it's not terrible. And then I have the mission deck board. I can just slide that into the rule book, and I think there's a few online reference or quick summary I guess documents that some fans of this game have created. I might print those out and I would include them on here. I just haven't had a chance to. And then, as you can see, it's a nice snug fit because of that extra insert, so it doesn't really lift out too much. So there you go. That's how I rebox Gears of War the board game with a box within a box to help compartmentalize the different token boxes and cards that I have in there. Thanks for watching. Hope you enjoyed it.